Hi everybody, one of our showroom vehicles has just arrived with me that's behind me. So today I thought we'd take you around it. It's got some great options on it. It's the 204 DSG, it's the 4Motion variation as well. As you can see, it's in the two-tone colour. What's in our showroom at the moment, keep going out for test drives and things like that, but thought we'd share that with you and go through it. So. First thing, obviously, you can see it's the two-tone. We've had one of these before in this particular colour. Really do like the bay leaf green and the candy white. I've gone for the 18-inch Palmerston alloys. I think these are really smart, really nice set of wheels that go there. I think it's a nice combination between the colouring, and obviously you've got the black as well that's on there, combination with some of the other bits on the vehicle as well. We've got the awning. Now, I've said this a few times on here, if you're having the two-tone, so you're having the white top half and on there, obviously black standard, but you can pay a bit extra and get the silver stroke white. It is a silver colour, but that's on there, and I think it complements the vehicle a little bit when you're doing it from on there as well, but I'd love to know what you think about that, whether you agree with me or not. We've also got the chrome pack as well, so the chrome pack is the chrome along the side strips here. And the chrome follows on all the way around to the back of the vehicle. It comes round onto the tailgate. So essentially it gives you a chrome strip all the way around the vehicle. Now, as standard on these things, obviously parking sensors are standard on the front and rear, as is the reverse camera, which is just tucked on underneath the tailgate here. If we have a look in the back, normal setup that's in the back. So this one's got a comfort mattress as an optional extra, which as you'll know from previous videos if you've watched a few, big fan of the comfort mattress. Think it's pretty much a must on the vehicles that's on here as well. You see a little bit of the floor, which is the wooden floor, which obviously I'll show you that when we get into the main cabin. You can have a look at that as well. Also got the additional shower port on the back here, so this is where the shower clips into. It comes back out. Quite a useful feature there as well. It's not really a shower you get underneath as such, but you can do your legs and things like that on the beach, or wash your bike off and things like that. It's quite good for that. Now, normal things that we get as standard on here, so obviously you've got all your lights. These are all standard features. Up here is where your camping chairs go. They're not in it at the moment because they're in the showroom. We'll show you a picture in a second, but that's where they go and slot into there as well in the tailgate. And we've also as well on here, as you probably saw before I lifted it up, we've fitted the bike rack to the back of it. So this is the bike rack for there's two bike racks, which you've probably seen before, and we are going to do a video shortly and look at the two different types of bike racks and what the differences are between them as well. So we're going to try and get two vehicles side by side and show you those as well. So that's to come very shortly as well. But so we've got the full bike rack that's on there as well. As I said, it's the 4Motion. You can see the badge just down here. There's one on the front and one on the back to tell you that it's the 4Motion variation as well. Our normal power points here, so we've got our water and our electrical hookup that's in on the side there. Again, your chrome strip all the way down the side. It's there. For people that might be new to the channel as well, if you don't know about transporters, your fuel is in there. So you've got your diesel in the top and your AdBlue in the bottom. And that flap is kept secure whenever you actually shut this door over as well. And then just moving back round to the front, obviously LED headlights are standard on the Ocean model, which is a great feature that's on there as well. Obviously your big grille badge, you've got your grille and chrome, your chrome strip that's along the bottom, and your individual chrome strips actually on the front of the bumper as well that's there. I do get asked a lot as well what this is for, and if you don't know, this is to do with your ACC, so it's like the radar detection that uses, so it's monitoring what's in front of you. It's what uses your city emergency braking system as well, so lots of different things that go on from that particular unit on the front of the vehicle, and that's what it's for. So let's get on to the good stuff. Let's have a look inside. So as I said, we've got the wooden floor that's in here as well. We still have got the protective cover over it, so a little bit shinier than it would normally be. We'll just leave that on for ourselves in here, just keeps it in a really good condition while we've got it in the showroom that's there. Obviously we've also got the Velour Interior. Have looked at this before. Big fan of this interior on the Ocean models as well. Obviously it gives you the leather look and leather feel on here, and then the suede middle inserts, which feels really nice. That's on there, and then all the rest of it standard cabinets with our table, as you all know from on here. But we've got our fridge in here, our 2-burner hob on here, and then our sink that's on the other side on there as well. So obviously we've opened up this particular one, we've got the roof up in here as well, so you've got your bed upstairs, and obviously this particular one, so I'll show you outside as well, has got the pan roof on the front. That is a standard feature on the Ocean, and again, if you've watched the videos you'll know, great fan of having that on previous ones as well, so you're having a look on the things like the coast and the beach model as well, which is something you pay for, but I think it's quite a nice upgrade to those as well. And finally, let's move to the actual cab in the front of here. So first thing that's obvious on here as well is this one's got the Discover Media Pro, so no buttons on the side of it, full screen, touch screen on the side on here. It's got the full navigation system, got app connector standard that's in there, and all your driver assistance settings. It's all done through the touch screen that's on here as well, so driver assist settings, for example, that's in there, so you can go into settings for those particular ones. And obviously you mentioned the front assist at the front. You've got lane keeping, side assist for when you're changing around on there as well, and you can pretty much do everything on here. We've done a video on most of the things that are in here as well. Everything else on the vehicle, there's a few extras that the vehicle does have, as I mentioned before. So one of them is the heated windscreen, which the button is just down here for. Things which are standard, so we've got our park assist, so it will park the vehicle for you with the steering wheel. I've done a video on that as well, you can check that out. And then obviously parking as well, to activate the parking sensors, which is on the side as well. With this being the 4Motion variation, one option we did go through is the hill descent, which is the button here on the end of it that's on here, and that just helps with the vehicle creeping on a downhill inward slope. And then obviously we've got the steering wheel that we've come and used to now, flat bottom steering wheel, lovely steering wheel, really feels really nice and solid when you're driving. And I mentioned this before, but the 6.1 is very much about the driver when you sat here, so the screen, everything is slightly wrapped around towards you, so it's aimed at you as the driver, not necessarily anybody else in the vehicle, which I think is really, really good. If you jump in one of these, drive it for a while, and then jump back into something which is different, which I think I mentioned before, my Amrock that I used to have, that was very much a flat screen, and you really do notice the difference. So having it more rounded to the driver, I think makes a far better and more pleasant experience for the driver as well, driving along. And then finally for the vehicle, we've got our display that's on there, which will all be used to a control panel, and obviously with all the different options it's on there as well, which is a standard feature across the range, as all the camping variations of this all come with that central screen. Well, I hope you enjoyed our look at our new showroom vehicle. If there's anything in particular that you think we've missed going around it, or you'd like a bit more information on that particular thing that we've done in there as well, just give us a shout out and pop it in the comments box below, because we're doing our next scheduling at the moment for videos we're looking to do. So if there's something that you want us in particular to cover, please pop it in the comments box below, and we'll add it to the list of videos that we've got coming up very soon. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, give us a thumbs up, give us a like. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe. I know I say it every video, but it really does help the channel out if you can do that for us, and we'll see you next time.